Alright guys, what's up? I'm back again, showing you another update on the trophy truck. As you've seen, I've been really busy on it. I'm trying to work on it as much as I can lately. The school's coming up and I'm going to be running out of free time. So, did a lot of work to the truck since you've seen the last time. First thing I want to touch on is the side panels. These are temporary. These are just like covers from some cheap folders that I got. I just wanted to at least throw something on there in the meantime before I got the Lexan cut out. So I threw that on there. These are held on with zip ties and a screw right here that holds the vent, but that keeps most of the dirt out. It kind of bends up in here in the front when stuff hits it, but when I put on the Lexan, I'll be fixed. So next thing is the roof. This is actually made out of metal, not Lexan. I decided to do this metal because I didn't want it to dent or anything. We'll flip over. Also for the antenna mounts, I wanted to make sure it had a solid hole to mount those on. So these are actually just zip ties, but I had these other ones that I made, and as soon as I drove the truck, I rolled it once and they crumpled. So this is just some like thin metal wire that I found at the hobby store, but it bends, so I can't use that. So next thing is, you probably noticed this nice thing sticking on the front of it. That's the new light bar I mounted on there. That's the 6.6 inch gearhead torch light bar. Don't know how many LEDs it has in there, but it's got a good amount. This thing is so bright, it will literally light up a solid dark room like it's got lights on in there. So that thing is amazing, and I think it's about 50 bucks. I think 55 maybe, but it's definitely worth it, and it looks so sick on this thing. You can see the mounting on the side, but yeah, it looks so cool with the body on. Let me just show you how bright this thing is real quick. Yep. Look at how bright that thing is. It is bright, especially when you're outside at nighttime. This thing lights up the whole place. So it's crazy. I can't wait to actually drive it at night. I haven't done it yet, but I look forward to it. So that's the light bar. And next, you're probably noticing these other nice things that I dropped on here. These are the new tires I got for the truck. These are the Axial Dynapro MTs that come on the Exoterra buggy. And I thought they look so sick, so I picked them up for this truck. And as you can see, they look so sweet on it, especially with the zero offset. It looks nice. So I'm gonna paint up these rims at some point. These aren't glued on right now, so yeah, I could pull them off if I wanted to, but gotta paint the center of these green like the spare tire. They're all gonna look like this with that color in the center, so it's gonna look awesome, especially when I get the cage and have the green rims and the green springs. It's gonna look sweet. So speaking of springs, these are some new SCTE springs I got for this truck. I had the medium strength on there before, and now I went to the firm one. So now the truck, it's got a nice spongy feel. It feels more like a truck you would race, honestly. Like when I drop test my Techno, that's pretty much how it feels like. It makes it handle a whole lot better. It's not as leaning over all the time. I mean, it's still got a little bit of body roll in the corners, but it feels more planted because it's not losing traction from a tire lifting up slightly. So yeah, I can drive faster with the springs on, and it feels a little bit more agile. So that was a great upgrade I did to it, and I was planning on doing that sooner than I did, but I'm glad I actually bought them. And let's see what else. Might as well just show you the spare tire and the body mounts real quick. These are the narrowed tires. These are the same ones as these. These are just the narrow versions that are used on the front of the Exo. And as you can see, they fit perfect on the back of here. They pretty much in right at the top of the chassis there, so couldn't fit any better on the back of here. And when I put the tire latch, it's gonna look cool. So you can see that I also put on some body posts for the body, and these are just I welded on an L bracket to the chassis and did a second L bracket out of aluminum so I could detach them if I wanted to. So now that I've gone over all the changes that I've made so far, I'm just going to grab the body real quick, show you what it looks like all painted up. I decided to just do black with this one because it's just going to be a test body, but it still looks sweet, as you can see. Just did the monster decal on the front, the Proline. I did some carbon fiber in the grill, and I kind of, you can see there, I silvered, if that's a word, silvered out the lights so it's not the orange turning signal on there. But this body fits perfectly. You can see on the back it ends right with the chassis, and it looks so sweet with the light bar and everything on here. So excited to show you guys this thing running. I can't wait to drive with these new tires. So look out for that next video. It's going to be most likely a running video, raw, no editing, so you guys can see what it looks like actually driving and not with some music in slow motion. So that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you haven't already, and go check out my build thread because I'll answer a lot of questions about this thing. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.